Welcome back to the channel. Natsu here once again, and we're gonna talk about the new patch that came with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure with Wonder of You. Keep in mind that Wonder of You came out technically like 2 days ago. I haven't tested him out yet, so that's something I'm gonna do in this following week. Anyways, sorry for the delay for this video because I needed to record it because I have issues with my recording equipment. But anyways, another thing I want to point out is that there will be timestamps, so you can jump to the character that you're interested. Also, I won't be covering all the characters because most of them, what they did was like fixing bugs that they have and it wasn't working correctly. Unless I think it's a big of a deal, I won't add it in the video. And please like and subscribe because this will help a lot of the channel. Please, this way I can at least get a little bit of money with this and help more the community and be more on point, because unfortunately I need to jump between work, I mean not work like DoorDash and stuff like that. But anyway, without out of the way, let's start this video. The first character we're gonna talk about is Jonathan, because you know, part 1. Now the only thing they changed with him was like his DP. He now has armor, so he's a better DP altogether. Keep in mind this is with the Hammond version, so you need to use meter and it will be invisible. So this will help the character a lot, and I think this is a solid character altogether. But yeah, I think it's a good change for him. Now if you use the Will Cepelli assist, you will notice that it now changed. Now it's using the Hammond version, so you can go and experiment with the possibilities that you can do with that. Now with Will, they changed some stuff. For example, his back throw has more frames of recovery, so any setup that you have before, you need to change it. I tried to use my old setups and it's not working correctly, but you know, keep in mind that it's used a small change and you can change the timing of it, so I think it will not affect him whatsoever. And you know, you can change it so it can be like on the front or the back like I'm doing over here. But yeah, now regarding his move in the air, for example the glide, right, you can see that it's, you know, it's less meter, and this also applies to the one that he hovers. And you can see over here, like, you know, like it's minuscule, and if you hold it, technically like before it was like a lot of meter, but now it's way less. See, it's almost like 1/4, like almost like 10%, maybe 15%. I think these are great buff to this character, to be honest. It will, you know, it will allow him to do more mix-ups, right? But keep in mind you need to do it like super early, so you can go over here and do like a double overhead. But yeah, awesome changes. So you know that Will has a DP, right? Now I want you to notice that when they block the attack, there is a different animation, like a different effect. That wasn't like that before. Now you'll be, oh bro, that's a nerf. But you can see now that I do like the hover, or even also the glide if I want to do it, right? So this is letting me know that the developers want you to use in conjunction more that movement that he has in the air that other characters do not have in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. So it will be interesting to see what people can do with this now. Another thing they buff is his kick, the one that he does in the air and does like a tornado. That one. Now it, you know, it makes him float higher, so doing combos is way easier and more reliable than before. So Dio Brando, now they buff his stand button, I guess, right? And the thing with this is that now it launches less higher, so you can special cancel and do combos like this more, you know, more reliable, right? Because before it will go really high, and now it's super easy to confirm, and I think it's a great buff for him actually. Now Joseph got buffed once again, and you can see that his fireball, the cracker volley, you know that when I throw it, it didn't come back, but if they block, it will come back automatically. Now if you don't believe me, watch this. So it will block everything, right? And you can see that it didn't do anything input wise, see? So now you need to deal with this. Now if I do the EX, right, it won't do it, the comeback. I need to do it manually. So it's kind of weird that, you know, like the normal ones got buffed but the EX one didn't got, you know, didn't got buffed. But anyways, I think this is super good for Joseph players. more tools for this character because this character is crazy. Now having said that, he got a nerf. So for example, if you try to do the counter, he cannot flash cancel like before, and you can see that I'm doing flash cancel, but if I try to do the counter, it will not work. Now this also applies when he uses the Hamo version. So yeah, Caesar. Okay, so Caesar got a buff that I like. So you can see that I'm doing that kick right now. That kick, he can do it on the air, but the thing is that he can cancel from normals, right? So it's a true overhead, right? They need to block it standing. So you can do like double overheads, right? But keep in mind that you need to do it super early, otherwise it won't be, you know, it won't cancel correctly. Now you can do like crazy cross ups, but the thing with this is that if you try to use it like combo like 3 times, even though you're using the grounded version, right, the game will count it as the same move, even though technically it's the same move, but you know, different options like the grounded version or the, you know, the air version. So yeah, if you try to do 3 times the same move in the combo, right, it will not work. In this case, I would recommend using, when you're in the air, using the bubbles. That way you can combo afterwards without any issues. And you can see this, you know, in the in the video I'm showing right now with the combo. So yeah, I think this will be interesting. Also, another thing is that I don't think that, you know, using the kick and then doing a flash cancel is the way to go. I think the DP version is still the best option, the best route if you're gonna go that way, because the kick have, you know, a lot of issues and DP has more damage. So Lisa, this character. So this is, you know, the easy bread and butter combo that she has before, right? Now she can do new stuff and you won't believe why she can do that, because the things they gave her, that you know, the developers gave her, are kind of naughty, to be honest. So for example, you can see that the knife is a quarter circle forward now in the air, right? And the reason why is because now the dash that she does, the special command, right, which also got buffed by the way, it activates the follow-up way faster than before. This dash, a special dash, right, she can do it now in the air, right? And yes, you heard me right, she can do it in the air. See, and she can also special cancel it for normals in the air. So she can do crazy stuff right now. So for example, look at this combo route now, right? You can see that I did the special, I went down quickly to the floor. The only thing I don't like about this route is that if I try to do like the knife afterwards, it's hard to do the follow-up because of the difference of the distance. Also, her level 3 got a hit. So what I mean a hit is that now it's not a counter, it is like invincible, like you can use it as a DP, right? So it's not a counter, so you can use it in combos, but the thing is that now the damage has been nerfed. So for example, look at this combo I'm gonna do over here, right? I do it, right, pam pam, follow up, I do the special cancel that now she has. I do this so I can look swagger, but the thing is that this super takes so long to get activated, so it's kind of hard, and also the range is not that good. But you will see that after that the damage is like, it doesn't reach 500. Again, this is not optimized, but you can see that the damage is less. AC/DC. So AC/DC, you can see now that when he puts the hit mode, the fire mode, right, the character will get burned from large, you know, from way farther than before. Also now, if the closer that you are, more damage he will, you know, give to the opponent, right? And this is something that a lot of people were saying, hey, it's not working as intended. Now it's working as intended. This also applies when he does the install, right, the power up super, and you can see that, you know, it's, even though you're gonna see the damage because the way the the training mode works, and also the super drains more health than before. Okay, so Allman Joseph, now you can see that kick when he's in user mode without the stand. Now he can cancel to a stand, right, and then he can do combos really easily. Now this is good for him because a lot of players wanted to use Old Joseph, but they found their combos hard. So now they can go and use this and make their life, you know, way easier, right? Now, I don't think this change will make him top tier, but yeah, it's good to have, you know, for him to have that option now. Whole Horse. So Whole Horse, the way they put this in the patch, they make it sound like it's a you know, a nerf. So for example, this kick now hits twice, right? The thing with this is that you need to do it super deep. If you do it super early, you can see that only one time it will hit, right? But you can see now, even though I'm messing up right now, is that it has juggle properties, so you can do it like that. I don't remember that being that way before, so I don't know, it's a give and tell. Now his roundhouse has better range now, so crouching hard attack has better range, which wasn't normal. That's super annoying because people would do this roundhouse, you know, crouching hard punch or hard attack, sorry, and then the super, and it will be a lot of damage. So yeah, you know, it's kind of funny. Now another thing is that when he does the stand and power up the bullets, now is spending meter. Now it doesn't spend that much meter, but you can see that when he does it normally, right, versus when he does it, you know, power up, you know, the difference of meter that is, you know, missing, right, or spending is not that much after he buffs after a projectile, right? See? Now another thing is that they buff his projectiles in regarding that now they recover faster, and this is not only for the normal projectiles, this is also for the buff projectiles, and also when you do it in the air. So again, it's kind of funny because this character, to me, is top, you know, it's a top tier character, so they buff him way better, they buff him more, sorry. So it will be interesting to see what's gonna happen with the meta with this character. Okay, so Mariah got some changes. For example, when she does her jumping, right, with the hard attack, she can cross up now because the hitbox is bigger. I think she couldn't do the cross up before, maybe I'm wrong, but now it's a better hitbox altogether. So this is a good buff for the character. They have always tried to buff her, but they don't know how to buff her correctly. Now crouching medium has better range now, and this is really good. And also, like, the recovery, I think, is faster now, even though they say, I don't think they say it on the patch notes. Another thing is that her throw grants more level of magnetism, and you can see with two of them she's at max, right? And like, this character gets crazy when she has those levels max, right? So people like Video Gaming 2.0 gonna love those changes. I don't want to get hit by that, but yeah. So another thing they did is that, for example, her stand button, when she does the, you know, the spark plug in the ground, right, it will do more juggle time. So I think this will grant more possibility for different combos or more consistency in combos, right? Also, her level 3 comes out faster, even though I don't think it's still fast enough to punish some fireballs in the game, because I have seen that and I do like a stylish evade on reaction, even though I did like a projectile. So I don't know, let's see what happens with this character. Vanilla Ice or Cool Ice. Now crushing medium now is a launcher, so it's really interesting that it's a low and it's a launcher itself, right? This opens a lot of new routes for the character. Also, when he does use the cream, right, to do the slaps, it stays closer to the enemy, so now the combos are way easier to do afterwards. And also this also applies when they're on block stun, and you can see different combos I'm doing over here. He's experimenting, to be honest. This is not optimized, of course, so keep that in mind. Now when he's on cream, right, before, when you go and do the floor ball, right, you'll notice that the meter below, I mean above the you know, the super meter, right, if you were in the last, you know, in the last version, right, if you didn't have the meter, it wouldn't allow you to do it. Now what's gonna do what is happening right now is that even if you have small amount, it will do it, and after that it will change back to Vanilla Ice. So yeah, combo wise, I think he's gonna be a threat once again. I mean, he was always a threat, to be honest, but compared to other characters, he did have a downfall because of the OTE nerfs back in season 1. And you can see that in the corner you can do crazy stuff right now. So look at this, and this is super easy to do. I would like also in the future, if they do a new patch, that they make it so that the command grabs characters in the air. That will be super interesting, but whatever, right? So let's talk about Rohan. Now Rohan got some bugs fixed, and you can notice now that when Diablo and other characters try to do the counter, if he's in user mode and try to hit them with the normal hits on user mode only, the counters will not work. And this is something that should be always from the beginning. I didn't know about this. Also, this also works with Wonder of You. Now take a look at this. This is his command grab when he's in user mode, and you can see that the opponent is losing meter, and every time he connects a command grab is a bar that your opponent lose. Now this is great for characters, you know, I mean, it's great if you're Rohan. It's bad if you're playing as Yorno, which needs meter to get, you know, super power up, right? And the thing is that when he uses his great heart attack, it doesn't matter if it's level 1, level 2, level 3, whatever, it's always gonna make the opponent lose 2 bars of meter. This can, you know, like seriously talking, this can make Rohan top tier. If you have setups that will make it so that you have the command grabs and the super connect, it can change the battle altogether, because if they don't have meter, they cannot do stand rush or, you know, damage, right? So again, I'm kind of perplexed with this. I hope I'm gonna see more Rohan in tournaments, so let's see what's gonna happen. Okay, so Akira got some buffs. For example, standing medium has better range, and it comes, you know, it recovers way faster. This is good because sometimes if you do like a crouching low and then standing medium, it will not connect. Also, sometimes what will happen is if you try to do like a standing medium, then a fierce attack, it will not connect. Now, if you have max electricity, you will notice that if you do the hard attack, it will juggle, like the opponent will be in the air, right? Compared when it's normal, you can see it there, right? I did it there. But if you do it, you know, with the juggle properties, it allows you to have better combos. Also, standing medium is a better, crouching medium is a better poke now. It reaches farther, and also if you try to put in like a block string, the knockback is not that far, so it allows you to do other stuff. Now, Whack-A-Mole, that's the name of this move, by the way. If it's like well, you know, with the full level of electricity, right, it will have more juggle time. So that means the opponent will be more in the air, and it will allow you to do combos more reliable, right? For example, this combo here, again, this is not optimized, but you know, you can see that it's way easy for me. Like, I'm freestyling, to be honest, with this combo. Now, another thing is that when he's in max level, if he does the follow the rush punch, the ora, the follow-up will connect and will have more juggle. Now, I tried to do combos and it didn't work, but I want you to notice when I do the level 1 super, that the electricity gets full. I will have level, you know, max electricity, and that, bro, that helps a lot. And you can see that I don't have any electricity whatsoever, so this will help a lot Akira, to be honest. Now, Kosaku got nerfed, to be honest. You can see that when he puts the mine, and also when he does the fireball, keep in mind when he is in user mode and he do the fireball and needs to explode it manually, and also the fireball when he's in stand mode, the damage got nerfed. It, you know, it's not that big of a deal, but the reason why they did is because he did a lot of damage according to the developers. Now, the other character we're gonna talk about here is Yukako, and she got buffed, to be honest. Once again, this character technically is like Kakojin, but in reverse. What I mean by that is that Kakojin is more like a turtle type character, but Yukako is becoming more like a offensive version. For example, standing medium, as you can see over here, recovers faster and comes out faster. It doesn't matter if it's in normal mode or in deluxe mode. Also, crushing low, the same thing, comes out faster and recovers faster. Crushing medium, the same thing, comes out faster. Now, something interesting is that they change. I mean, it didn't change. What they're trying to say is that the recovery of when they do the thing that she goes and put her hair in the air comes out faster and recovers faster. And this is also this also happens if it's in the air, so she will have more mix-ups to try to open up a character, right? So again, this character, people are sleeping on this character. I've always been saying this. Prosciutto and Pesci. So when you do the fish, right, if they get hit, you can reel them in, right, and do a combo. Now they change it so that when they're in blockstone, you can call them, right, and push them, pull them to you, right, and this will open you to more pressure options, right, and also you can try to do mix-ups. Again, keep in mind, this is not real. I tried to do it with the stand, but there's a delay, so if they have DP, they can do DP, whatever. But it will be interesting to see if this is what he needs. To be honest, this will help him, but he needs other stuff to be a better character altogether. Okay, so Gyasho got crouching medium buff in user mode, and you can see that it reached really far. So let me show you this again. See this? Crouching medium, like, bro, the range is crazy. Now, crouching medium also in stand mode has good range, but to be honest, it's interesting to see that in user mode they give him that. Anyways, let's go with Foo Fighter. Foo Fighter, her health got nerfed, so she has less health. Also, crushing hard attack, the recoil is different. It's sending all the way over there, and you can call, you can use the super and it will be guaranteed, right? But you can see now that I did a projectile and it hits them a lot of times. You can see this is the normal one. So now when you call weather report, she will get buff and she will be able to do a lot of hits, right? So it's like an instant buff to her. This is an interesting option, and it allows you to more combo options. For example, again, this is not optimized. I'm just freestyling, so yeah, it's interesting to see she will have this option. Not sure if this leverage her, her having less health, so it will be interesting to see what will happen in the future. So Gyro, you can see that it's the spin, like to be honest, I'm amazed how quick it fills out. Like I think it's less than a second. I didn't time it out. This also applies when he's grounded without the horse. Now Gappy, let's go about Josuke part 8. He got super buff, guys. Standing medium recovers and comes out faster. Crouching medium. Now the thing with crouching medium is that it has some issues if you do it super close, but now that issue should be resolved because it has a hitbox closer to where Gappy is, right? Now this is weird, but his crouching roundhouse or crouching hard attack in stand mode got buff, and you can see over here that I'm hitting him, but visually it doesn't look like I'm hitting him. Also, when he's in user mode and does the spin, it recovers way faster than before because they want you to use this more as a as a neutral move, right? Now this move, right, the kick, has follow-ups now. Now if you use the low attack, it will do a crumple. If you use the medium, it will do an overhead, as like a short hop, right? And if you use the hard version, it will do a sweep, right? Now you can see that the low version does a crumple, right? So it allows you to do combos really easily without spending any meter. Again, these buffs are helping Gappy a lot. Unfortunately, if I try to go with medium, I won't be able to combo, right? But if I go over here, right, and try to change the button, or what I mean by the button is like, I do the low version and then do the follow up with the hard attack, which is the kick, and it will combo. And yes, you saw that correct. Let me show you that again. So if you're in the corner and you do the follow up, the overhead, you can cross them up, right? So it's super hard for them to block. Like I said, guys, Gappy is looking like a beast right now, even though he's not beyond, right? Also, another thing is that he can do stand rush, but the only stand rush is if he does the kick. If you try to use the follow up and do a stand rush, it will not work. Okay, keep that always in mind when doing your combo. See, now another big change is, you know, this move, right? If you hit them, you know, it will send them to the other. It will, you know, it will change places, right? But if they block it, look the new recovery they has now. I did some tests that I'm showing over here in the video, and I wasn't able to punish whatsoever. So again, super powerful move in neutral. Again, I don't know, bro. Gappy is looking like he could take Wonder of You hands down. Now here's a combo showing, you know, the new gimmick of the follow up. Again, this is not optimized, but here so you have some idea what you can do. Again, these changes, I love them. But anyway, guys, that's gonna be the end of the video. Please like and subscribe, and see you next video. And let me know if you have any questions. And yeah, take care. Have a nice day. Bye bye.